Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Strictly Art Live number 57. We are closing out the first month of 2025 with 7 straight episodes. I hit the ground running New Year's Day. Never looked back ever since. So, I'm your host, Rob Wilson, and I am a artist, illustrator, storyteller, creative writer, a little bit of a philosopher, a little bit of a music creator when I have time. You know what the Merovingian says, whoever has time, how can we ever have time if we do not take time? So, it is Thursday, January 30th. It's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome. Today is going to be a pretty simple episode. I only got a few subjects to cover while I work on some artwork and something simple. Because believe it or not, I've had to fight to get to this day. It's been a hell of a battle. Trials and tribulations, as life always presents. But the good Lord never gives us too much more than what we can bear. We just have to have the strength, right? Now, before we do get started, I would like to say prayers and thoughts do go out to the 3 soldiers of the Black Hawk that flew out of Fort Belvoir and collided with the plane that had 60 passengers. We have a still developing number of possible survivors. I don't think that number is out yet. If you didn't know, or if you haven't heard, it crashed over the Potomac last night and in a really big tragedy. So let's go ahead and keep them in our prayers, hearts and minds. Because who knows? There could have been someone's loved one that could have been on that plane, or even on the Black Hawk. You never know what someone may be going through today. So that's just a little bit of serious note on that. So we're gonna cover Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 4. We're going to talk a little bit about a Bitcoin scam that's been going on through ArtStation. Now, ArtStation is not directly involved, but unfortunately you have scammers that tend to surf potential marks, so to speak. So we'll get into that, and just to make people aware of what's going on with that. So, that's pretty much it. You already know Missouri Comic-Con is coming up. That's where I plan on going. And let's go ahead and get the artwork, the showing. Shout out to everyone watching. We're doing YouTube one time because I wanted to get an episode out on IG. I'll re-air this have this episode re-aired on Madness Entertainment Group on this Friday. Because 2 shows this week is a little too much for me. I need a serious break, and actually, I don't have the time this week. Things are just getting crazy. The fight to have some free time and peace of mind continues. It rages on like a burning fire. So, yes, we're streaming live from YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble. So IG is in the place to be. Welcome back. And the replay will be available shortly after this stream. And that'll be that, along with on Twitch, which all of my episodes of Strictly Art Live and previous episodes of live streams that I were doing before are highlighted throughout Twitch. So I have a huge library that spans a couple years, maybe even more than a couple of years of live streams and content that you can always watch on Twitch. Rob Wilson Arts. Also, You can also find all my artwork and print on demand because I'm selling physical artwork. I do have some digital stuff as well, but the physical artwork is primary. I have those available on my link tree. As the crawler indicates at the bottom, you can go to my link tree /RWArts. That is where you can find it. And the RW stands for Rob Wilson. And the arts is self-explanatory, I would hope. And yeah, that's that. So, solo leveling. How can I explain thee? Episode 4, I guess you can say of season 2. I guess you can say it was bound to happen, where you kind of had to have a dialogue episode, and from what I could tell from that dialogue episode, it seemed pretty simple. Hunter Jing Sama, finally got his main character's name right, is a hot commodity, especially after getting survivors out of that red gate. You know, it started off a blue gate and turned into a red gate, and normally had higher class monsters and bosses and loot and all that good stuff. So after he got everybody out of there, he talked with his sister, who has noticed his physical changes, his appearance. He's become more boss-like, and he gets tested to see if he can move up beyond E rank, because he's still E rank, according to the machines. And one of the machines, he does test and see if it is possible, but the machine hits an error. It is still yet to be determined what this guy's level is, as he has been solo leveling his ass off. And yeah, I'd say his hard work has paid off, and it's gonna become harder for a secret to be held. He's already been accused of being many other things, like what was that, fake rankers, or that kind of thing. He has definitely shocked the world, and he may be a great asset for that big battle on the island. So, as more dialogue has come about, the actual clans, the different clans, have started to chat about him, as they are wondering, has he had a second awakening? That has been the constant conversation amongst the hunters and different factions, and even the news guy that inquired about him before. So things are building up. So this dialogue episode, I think, is not without merit, and it is setting up for what's to come in the future. As you know, the intros of solo leveling tend to kind of tell or forebode what's coming next. And based on those intros, I think we got some pretty promising battles coming up. Season 1, his intro was based around the knights and the red knight that sits at it, that protects a empty throne. He did not disappoint. He is now in the employ of Jin Sama, and presents himself very well, along with the rest of the army. So, yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming along with solo leveling. It's definitely my guilty pleasure, so that's why I never have a problem talking about it. I am rather joyous of that anime. I have been watching, getting back to some Berserk, and just kind of like refresh my memory as to how things unfolded, and that has been pretty crazy too. Obviously, I've forgotten some things. Shame on me, I know. Berserk is the greatest of all time. That's what they would say. And yeah, like I said, it helps to get refreshified, if you will. So that definitely doing. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So let's see here. We pretty much covered solo leveling. Like I said, it was a dialogue episode. No, no fighting at all. No fighting at all, which is fine. Sometimes good dialogue is all you need. Now, moving on to the Bitcoin scam. Rule number one of Bitcoin scams. If a Bitcoin comes out and it's like a meme coin, just don't do it. Don't fall for it. Like the Hawk Tour Girl scam, that was ridiculous. I would never have taken her coin seriously. Let me put it that way. But in ArtStation, a place for professionals, it is not without some potential, scam artists that send these vague emails to individual artists that have their professional ArtStation portfolio on display, which does have a contact email. And it basically, person approaches through the email as someone that appreciates your artwork. No, I'm not going to show the dialogue of it, because I'm not into that. But the person shows an appreciation for your artwork with these wonderful words. That's where I've kind of gotten numb to no offense, praises people that like my artwork. I'm just like, hey, if you like it, buy it. You know what I'm saying? That's proof of the pudding right there. So that's kind of how I feel about it, because you got people saying stuff like that for so many different reasons, and if it doesn't lead to anywhere, then you know what I mean? Like, I've supported people's work before, countless times, of all different skill levels. I'm just like, hey, I can sit back and talk about, hey, I like your work, or I could just buy it. It's that simple. That's how I look at it. So yeah, they'll go ahead and try to butter you up with all this. Oh, your artwork is absolutely amazing. I am doing a showcase. Wink, wink. And then they say they're interested in buying your artwork. And then what we got here? What's up, Odin Dasco? How you doing? Good morning, Rob. Homesick, able to catch you and J-Bot streaming. You're both drawn right now. Imagine that, J-Bot. Yeah, I saw his thumbnail. Looks rather familiar. But hey, people do their thing. I'm glad he has time to draw. I'm thankful just to make it to this time to draw. I tell you. But I normally try to do a 9 a.m. show. That's my thing. So yeah, they'll try to butter you up. They'll talk about this showcase coming up as if they're like an art coordinator or what do they call them? An art show coordinator or art show agent. And the emails is always like a generic, a random generic combination of a name or initials with numbers and stuff. It's one of those things. And then when it said great face composition, thank you, sir. It's one of my main characters, Novira from VKP. So I got to do headshots of all the main characters and have those ready for description. I'll start off with black and whites. I may sell this online, but I probably will do like digital format. I don't know. I might just wait until my comic book is done, because as I'm explaining, there's a lot of fishiness going on with people scouting out art stations. So Yeah, they butter you up. They talk about this art showcase, which is very vague. They don't give you a website. They don't give you any trail to it. It's like the bait because you go, oh, okay, what showcase? And then that's when they break in. They talk about the Ethereum. Sometimes the scam artists won't waste time talking about a showcase. They'll just cut to the chase and say, hey, I like your artwork. I'm willing to buy it as an NFT for 2 Ethereum. For some reason, 2 Ethereum is like the key phrase um, for them. It's a common practice. Excuse me. It's a common practice of the scam. I don't know why. Now, I managed to find a thread on ArtStation of this same issue that has persisted amongst several artists. And there's been blogs about it. I've commented on it as well. And they have revealed the email of these scam artists. And obviously, since the scam artist email is so generic, it's basically auto-generated. And due to that, they can just keep doing it over and over and over. It's like people making WhatsApp phone numbers and leaving comments claiming to be the person that the YouTube channel is, and they just steal a picture of the person and they put the WhatsApp phone number. And I think Patrick Bet David, he's even said, you say, I'm just buttering you up. Be sure to use garlic butter. Now let me tell you about my art showcase. Yeah, it's wild, man. So a lot of times I've actually been getting those emails for years. And I haven't started to pay more attention to them until recently. Because in this era, back in the past, I'd make artwork for people. They bought it. It's simple. But in this era of AR art, it's very weird. You have people that make AR art reference packs on ArtStation, and they sell them for cheap. Could come in handy. You do have photographers that have like full photo shoots with the models in mind in various poses, which again is helpful and comes in handy. But now it just seems like to me like people don't really truly appreciate art the way they used to. It's a shame. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to, support quite a few artists. I have supported quite a few artists, and I just don't understand how one could get these wonderful likes and praises, and yet nobody buys artwork. So, we live in a different era. I'm not blaming on anybody. It's just different. So that's why I keep my day job. That's why I work a lot of overtime, because art doesn't pay the bills. The day that it does, hey, I'll do more of it. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Levi Skeen? How you doing? Ethereum is at 3,254 right now, so basically offering you 6,400 in his scam. Right. Morning, sir. Yeah, so it just kind of gets annoying after a while because I get them like almost every week, every other week. It's just like, bro, I'm not going to buy your thing, Just keep on walking, keep on packing, Keep stepping, kind of like that. But it's like they constantly hit you with it every time, and once they know that you're not going to do it, it's almost like they have a mental reset, autopilot, or maybe an AI reset. And then they come back with the same routine, just different new email over and over and over and over. Now, that is annoying. There is something that equates to that level of annoyance, but I'm not gonna say it on this show. Sorry. um, but yeah, it's ridiculous because like you got uh, sure that may some people may fall for it. I mean, the NFT market is a thing, and it is shady, which is why I don't like to deal with the NFT market. And plus, too, in the area of physical goods and assets, I'm much more of a firm believer of you know having something physical. Like honestly, okay, let's be fair. I'm not. I know I'm not the greatest artist of all time. I never worked for the greatest companies of all time. But if somebody's willing to pay me $6,400 worth in, um, Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever for artwork that they could purchase in metal print for $64 and up, that's a problem. That is a straight up problem. Now, the other thing to the email scam that I don't like, Odin said, I know the feeling. If art paid the bills, I'd do a hell of a lot more of it. Right, right, exactly. So, with this, they also do this thing where they take downloaded images of your artwork and show it to you like it's proof of, hey, this is what I want, and I've had to tell them, hey, I don't consent to you guys downloading my stuff. Get the hell out of here. What the hell is the matter with you? You know? If they're in person, I'd give them a whack upside the head. Bunch of snapper heads. So, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And I'm just trying to get that off my chest because it is annoying. I may have talked about it before, but now, yes, it is still very annoying. And look out. Look out. I don't know who else is on ArtStation that watches this live stream, but that's just something to look out for. Because they may sound great. They may come to you with a fantastical deal. And you might be like, hey, this is my shot. Finally, I'm getting noticed. But don't let them get you. There are way too many Bitcoin scams out there that it's just not worth like engaging with them. And like I said, I try to maintain a level of professionalism with my art brand and stuff, but you have some dick dastardies out there that try to take advantage of the professionalism that somebody's trying to do out here. That's like making fun of Ford Fairlane. He's a professional crime fighter. He works for a living. So yeah, that's pretty much my gripes and complaints and annoyances while I'm trying to make it out here as an artist, or at least just get my stuff out there. It's like, good Lord, can somebody summon Magneto and tell this Ethereum scammer to be gone? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where we're at. See, now I feel a little bit better now that I've gotten that off my chest. It's like, I was pretty heated starting this live stream. I was almost to the point where I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be live streaming because I'm rather pissed. Not just at that, but some other things I got going on. And I know this isn't the place to talk about that, so I won't. But now I've gotten that off my chest, and I've had Levi Skeen, Odin Dasco stop on by. I feel a little bit better. However, I am kind of nervous on my my plane trip to Springfield, Missouri for Missouri Comic Con now, because I'm like, I just don't want any hiccups. It's the last thing I need. No life-ending hiccups, if you get my drift. But here we are, another day, another dollar. So yeah, if you like my artwork, holla. Let me stop. I'm just done, pretty beat down. So let's see here. I know I got some small details to go with this for Novera. It's a shame. Is it bad that I still have to look at my character's costume layout just to make sure I get it right? Do any of you sometimes do that? You revisit your character's costume layout just to make sure all the straps are in the right place and all that good stuff. I mean, as we get older, the old noggin isn't what it used to be. How can I approach this? Good question, Levi. Good question. But yeah, I trying to make it there, and back in one piece. And I'm not talking about the anime neither. I don't think I've really had any trouble with flights though. The most trouble I've ever had on the flight is trying to stay awake. Because once that wind hits me, right in the face, I am out. I'll be having the best sleep of my life. I wake up, it's like, dang, I wanted to spend some time drawing. But oh well. Just I hope this doesn't create too big of a conflict on a national level dealing with planes. That's just my kind of selfish take on it, but I will say that if it does improve safety, that's the most I can hopefully contribute to that. But they're already calling that like one of the biggest issues to have occurred. And so we should try and get a call-in draw stream with the short live feed of you on the floor of the con. I would love to do that. But cons are so they're so picky now about filming live because they have like celebrities there. So if you film near a celebrity, they may put you to the wall, so to speak. I'll use that term. So it's certain areas that's off limits when it comes to live streaming, filming. Obviously, the what's the word? The disclaimer: costumes don't mean consent. Obviously, is a given. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll obviously ask before I do any of that kind of thing, and see what options we can weigh in. That'd be a great thing. I don't know what y'all would use for calling, or if y'all would go straight to live stream. Some Comic Cons, I know, like Awesome Con in the Washington Convention Center. Its reception is terrible. It's really bad because it's like in the basement and stuff. So I don't know whether they got any technological disruptors, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's that one's rather rough. I know that for a fact. I don't think that's going to change neither with Awesome Con. But yeah, we'll test the waters with this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to Planet Comic Con after this one. The rest are probably going to be, statewide, a little more local. Because I'm still rebuilding some things. And I also ordered some business cards that should be coming in this week for the event. I'm going to try to take some metal prints that I have on me, and actually some regular prints as well. And maybe, possibly stop by that one comic book shop that you are very popular at, Odin. Say, yeah, just pop in on the live stream and give us a short view of the Comic-Con floor. Yeah, like I said, I'll get permission first. That way, I don't end up like some people that claim they were canceled or whatnot. I'll just say that. Not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm not trying to be the boy that cried wolf. No, thank you. I'm actually here to network, have fun with people, talk to them in person, shake some hands, give that nice firm grip, look a man eye to eye, and like I said, converse with people. They might have some new stuff that's coming out. Now I would love to hear. Now I know I should be able to actually record with permission some people's studios. That's how I did the Missouri Comic Con little montage last time, which was pretty cool. That way I got to shout them out by putting more exposure to them out there. And I think like the Ghostbuster booth, they were selling like $1 poster, so that was pretty cool. And I hung that poster up right in my my dorm too, so it was too easy. So this is a strap. I gotta make sure I get that down. How we looking, gents? How we looking? Let's see. 40 minutes in. Here, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Get refreshified. I'll be right back and continue this piece. Just wanted to work on something simple today because, like I said, oh man, it's been a rough couple of days, man. Well, yeah. Let's see. I'll send the link both days just in case you want to try it. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'll ask first. Do it that way. I shall be right back. Sit tight or go grab your favorite beverage. Take a break, smoke break, stretch, posture check, any of that jazz. And we'll get back to this session. Right. Oh shoot, I'm running out of stuff to pick. Let's see here.
Welcome to the future.
Transferring to autopilot mode.
A place where good guys finish last.
I'll make them wish they'd never been born.
A quick draw is the best defense.
Nothing personal, but I'm here to kill you.
And your wits are all you can count on. A future where one treasure is coveted above all else.
Tell me the coordinates of the galactic ley line.
Legend speaks of the galactic ley line, offering the ultimate power of the universe to those who seek its glory.
The doors have opened.
Utilizing the latest technology, a living starship has been built with the power to find the galactic ley line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All systems green.
By twist of fate, it has fallen into the hands of an outlaw. An outlaw named Gene Starwind.
Well, let's blow some hot kisses to my devoted fans.
His luck is about to change.
Goodbye, G.
Together with his crew of bounty hunters, he'll take to the stars.
Accelerate and fly down their throats.
Outlaw Star. Weekdays at 5:30. Time to roll the dice. Only Toonami.
Masked crusaders working overtime, fighting crime, secret raiders who will neutralize soon as they arrive. The soundtrack is gonna lead the mission, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Masked is the mighty power that can save the day. No one knows what lies behind their mad charades. Always riding hard on Venom's trail. Come see the laser rays. Find a way.
Okay, let's get back into it. I cut off faster than I thought it would. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we got some pretty fun things. I think that will be lined up very well, assuming no madmen, no crazy stuff, no portals out of the sky will pop open, and then there's an all-out alien war. None of that stuff happens. There should be a fun trip to Missouri Comic-Con, and beyond. I'm gonna try to highlight all of my trips this year. And like I said, that'll be the farthest one, so the rest should be on the home front, DMV area. Let's see here. Yeah, so I hope everyone's Thursday is doing well. This is the last weekend of, actually, no. Friday's the last day of January. So the weekend belongs to February. We're going to hit the ground running. Make sure this stuff looks somewhat correct. I don't know why I never thought of the slanted hair over one of the eyes before. Normally I show both eyes. But it was a good change of pace. I'm gonna come back to that. I know I got a lot of hatching to do. It's not gonna be a full piece, so I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. I tell you, I truly do find joy in art. It makes the journey and the battle to get to the art worth it. You know, I wish we could go back to the days where art was just fun. There was no outrageous, over the top controversy just to appreciate art. The art just spoke for itself, you know? Obviously when it's, you know, appealing to the beholder. But in this day and age, it's hard to have that kind of time. Unless you're a youngster, you have more time. You know, a high schooler, you got more time. You got more time, but more distractions too. So that's the other thing to kind of look at. Distractions can definitely reduce one's skill level. Excuse me, I am trying to maximize my energy levels with Beyond Raw Lit. I was told not to take it. It's the closest thing to cocaine. But I think it said crack. But hey, this one day off, I gotta maximize it. You know what I'm saying? I have to maximize it. Now, I'd rather come in after work and go right into a live stream than go to sleep and get all groggy on the mic. I have to work on that. See, this I already know it's going to be a rising crosshatch. Something like that. But I'm not ready to do that, okay? I'm not ready. I'm not ready to commit. Just kind of messing around with the reflections. I gotta get this strap ready. Levi said, sounds like the comic Alien Invasion while at Comic Con. Yeah, man. I just be raining ideas, I know I can't use them all, so. Hint, hint. Somebody out there could definitely make use of that. I'm sure someone can, So that's the thing. I don't mind sharing the wealth. The only secrets I prefer to keep are the ones for my comic book once it's complete. Then I can say, this is what I was doing, and now I can, obviously after I've made some money off of it, hopefully. But yeah, it's I was thinking about that this week, my busy schedule. I was like, man, when you're a kid and you start drawing comics, or you want to draw comics because you see how cool they are, it's such a simple and pure dream. As a kid, you don't think about taxes, you don't contemplate about copyright, all this extra crazy stuff. You just think about art in its purest form. Because the imagination is just, it's the golden goose that keeps laying the eggs. So you find great joy in that. But then once you become an adult and you want to pursue it, you gotta deal with this form. You gotta deal with NDAs. You gotta deal with not revealing everything. As a kid, you get excited telling your stories. I know I do. I have. But there's so many restrictions you gotta put on it as you get older. Because the world just isn't as pure as a child's imagination. The world is a rough place. And to preserve that inner child, you gotta fight for it. You got to fight for it. It's a tough lesson to learn, but hey, it's worth it also. I think. Everyone should preserve their inner child if they can. So I think, let's see, where we at? We're at 56. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up here. As I've shared all I think I can with you guys today. I got some errands to run, and I need to visit a loved one. Make sure they're doing okay, and hopefully I'll come back, do some drawing later before I get some well-deserved rest. Let me tell you, this guy's been beaten down the past couple of days. Definitely need to rejuvenate later on to prepare for the next fight, because as always the battle continues. There's no rest for the weary. no break for the talented. Me, I just got a little bit of talent. I ain't got much. I ain't got much. I spend more time looking at other people's art when I know I'm not going to have a chance to do any artwork myself. So, man, I love that jazz, I tell you. That jazz will set you free. So yeah, this episode, if Pops and Levi are willing to upload this, will be re-aired on Friday for the Madness Entertainment Group weekly Friday session of Strictly Art Live. And we'll see what the weekend holds. Hopefully people calm down. The raging will quit, and we can get back to sensible things in the world. Oh, we got, hold on, let me try to keep up. What we got? We got a couple of them. We got this person that says, hey, Levi said, comics going from being escapism to an actual job. I know, it's scary, right? Do you like streaming? I'm a new streamer. Yes, I like streaming, especially when it's pure. People pop up to have a fair, decent conversation. That I do. Levi said, good show, Rob. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. In the words that we had to tell our drill sergeants, you pump me up, Sergeant. Yeah. It definitely motivates me to keep having lots of fun. And, with the time that is permitted. So, yeah, I think we had a pretty good show. Managed to work on a little bit more with my main character here, VKP. I might do some more adjustment to the hair with that slant over the eye. I might reveal more eye and give it more of the hair more of a curve than that round. So yeah, that's all I got, ladies and gents. You know where to find me. My link tree sends you into my world. Also, you can find a link of the Madness Entertainment Group, the meg.tv. You can find that also in my link tree as well, along with ways you can purchase my art, the physical version, and you can also pay for like inked head sketches, $5 digital art as well. I got a little bit of both. So that's all I got for today, ladies and gents. I hope y'all take care. Y'all be safe in your travels. Keep your loved ones in prayer. Keep them protected as best way you can. The rest is truly in God's hands. And let's hope that you know, those that have lost loved ones in the collision that occurred last night. I hope they do find, you know, some peace, you know, in conclusion with that situation. But y'all take care. I'm Rob Wilson, digital artist, comic book artist, illustrator, and I'm out. Peace out.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.